eternity, a light flowing down from the heavenlies, and we are here reaching out. The word of God is all we need. Who the sun sets free is free indeed. So God, please speak to me, reaching the next generation.
Well, greetings and welcome to Reaching the Next Generation. And this is the ASN presentation. I'm your host, Jerome Jones, and I am so excited to be having this opportunity to share with you again about this amazing business opportunity that you can do from home or anywhere in the world where you have internet connection. If you're getting this live feed, you can do this business. We're excited about what we're going to be sharing with you today, and we hope that you will stay with us and follow along through the training. Now, for those of you that have been looking for us, we're doing this on this platform. I know that recently you haven't been seeing us through the Zoom platform, and that is because we are synchronizing the platforms, trying to eliminate the multiple platforms that we are carrying on subscriptions, and trying to utilize the one that is going to give us the best of all things that we need to do. Sometimes we need to recognize that um, these platforms, though they have features and they're good, they're not always uh, giving us everything that we need to, over the long term, conduct our business. So I'm looking at making sure that we um, have the platform that will supply us in that way. So that's why we're not on Zoom as much, and that doesn't mean we're not going to use Zoom. But I've been using this platform for a good minute as well, and it provides some of the features that are not available on the Zoom platform. Now, so follow along with us. We're going to be sharing our screen, and we're going to be going through the presentation part first. And then once we finish the presentation part, we're going to move into the training section. So you'll get two parts of this today, and eventually the presentation will uh, be separate and apart from the training. So we're going to encourage you now to follow along with us, and I'm going to try my best to pull up my backup page, because I want to make sure that, again, that we are monitoring what comes up on the screen for the sole purpose of making sure that you are seeing the things that we want you to see. I've got a visitor that trying to talk. Alexa, turn that off. No, I did not. No. Okay, so if you're getting the broadcast today, we're going to be going through a presentation. It's not going to be nearly as long because I've kind of scripted it out and got it set. So I want you to see the presentation part and then the training part. And that way, those of you that are looking for an opportunity that can literally change um, your financial future, that's what this is all about. And I am excited about it because uh, this is a program that literally does what it says. And it's a program that doesn't cost you anything to get started. And I know sometimes when people hear that it doesn't cost you anything, they think, well, it can't be that good. It can't be that good if it's free. That would be a very, very bad assumption on this wise, because this program gives you so much that you can start benefiting from on the very first day. The very first day that you're with it, you can start benefiting from it, start actually earning money and actually taking the advantage of all of the free benefits that you have. So let me try to find it. I don't see it here on my page, so I'm wondering as to whether or not this is going to be actually coming across the live feed. If you're um, getting us, you can help me out by letting me know that you are indeed getting this broadcast, because I'm going to search another one of our sites just to see if it's on. It is just important that I verify that this broadcast is coming across, and I see it now. It says they're live, and so now we are able to see the monitor version of the broadcast, and that is just always important because it helps us to know that we are actually showing you what we intend to show you on the screen. Now, I want to get right into this. I'm not going to do a lot of the preliminaries today because I'm going to get right into the presentation of the program. And if you have any questions, I want you to go to Messenger and just send me your question through Messenger and I'll answer it. Now, if you got the business and you're in my organization and you say, well, uh, I'm looking for it. Well, if you're getting the broadcast, this is the training, but you can still communicate with me through Messenger, and in real time, I will answer your questions. Okay, this is the way that we're going to be going so far. There's one other platform that we're going to eventually be looking at, and that is WebEx. We're going to look at, we have a subscription with them, and WebEx translate it into your languages in real time. And so when we move to that platform, that will be the purpose, so that if you're in Nigeria, you get it in the Nigerian language. If you're in France, you can get it in the French language. All you got to do is push the button and say, translate it in French. And even while I am talking, it'll come across your screen in French. And if you're in Germany, it'll come across your screen in Germany. So we're doing some things to kind of make it easier for those of you that are in the international world to be able to uh, have the communication a bit easier, because ASN is a global. That means it is an international business opportunity with members from all over the world that is working this business. So let's jump into the sharing of the screen and see if I can do this right this morning. We don't want to take too much of the time with the preliminaries, because I want you to get into this really whole in a wholehearted way, so that you can understand it, ask questions that you don't understand, and get answers. Now, in a moment, you'll see my screen will be coming up on the set, and I'm going to attempt to go directly to uh, the the page that I need to go to, and I'm not all that sure about this here as of yet. I'm going to again. This is a This is a experiment that we are doing, and so I'm just hoping that it works out where it will come up. Okay, I'm looking at it now, so we are ready to go. This the acronyms here CYFF stands for changing your financial future. Now, if you are totally satisfied with your finances right now, if you are okay with where you are believing yourself to be in the future financially, then this is not something that is going to perhaps interest you. And perhaps it's just not for you, you know. But if you are not satisfied with your finances right now, and if you're not satisfied with where you are going financially, then this is something you want to pay attention to. ASN is a global business for a global economy. ASN is not just in one country, but ASN is all over the world, and it has been in operation for over 2 decades. It has over a million independent business owners like me and you, if you have the business, all over the world. Many of these business owners have been earning their income from this exact same company and program for better than 20 years. And so I want you to understand that it is a global business for a global economy because the world is connected now. Technology, the internet has brought the world together uh, in communications where there's instant communications all over the world. Just as if when I just came on live, people now in Africa is getting this broadcast. People in Russia getting this broadcast. You know, people in the Caribbean islands getting this broadcast. Because the internet and technology has made the world a truly global economy. But then it's also made it possible for people like you and me to be able to connect to markets all over the world and not be limited to the market that we are actually located in. That's one of the values and the beauties of having a global business and the ability now to touch the global market all over the world in different cultures, different languages, and 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 receive the benefit and to do it with the ease that ASN provide is truly a phenomenal. Now we're going to move on, and as we uh, ask the question, ASN is changing the quality of life, and they're doing it right now. And one of the things that I love about it is that ASN does not wait. In fact, you see what that caption say next: taking a vacation when money is not a concern. Through ASN, you could join today and get a vacation the very same day, and you will not have to spend any money to get it. You will not have to make any sales to get it. You will not have to recruit any uh, members to get it. You will not have to speak to anyone to get it. You will not have to do absolutely any uh, meetings or follow-ups or purchase any products. You could join right now, and the moment when you join, you are able to then uh, get a free gift that is a gift of your choice without paying for it, without selling anything, without buying anything. That's is a big impact. And you're going to see why that is such a powerful position. You're going to see why it is later on in this presentation. But your membership, and I've got to change that right there, your membership will afford you a life you thought was only in your imagination, and it's free. That's the beauty of it as well. It's free. So if you ever wanted to take a vacation, just to put a button on this, if you ever been trying to take vacations and you wasn't able to do so, with ASN, you're going to be able to take a vacation every month, and you're not going to have to pay for the hotel or the resort property. You'll be able to just, if you can get yourself to the location and you want to spend 7 nights in a luxury resort property, with ASN, you could walk into that property and not have to pay for the room charge for that whole week. I have a $2,500 valued uh, cost of a 7 night hotel stay in a resort property that I have chosen, and I don't have to pay the $2,500. I have to pay the taxes on it. Now, anywhere you go, you're going to always have to pay the taxes, and you're going to always have to pay the whatever those little service fees that they have. You can't escape those. They don't write those off. You have to pay those. But now, if I went on this vacation without ASN, I would be paying $2,500 plus the taxes and hotel fees. Isn't it better for me to have this option where I can take my vacation, take my family with me, check into a luxury 4 and 5 star resort property, and save $2,500 without having to buy anything, without having to attend any meetings? I'm not going to be listening to no sales presentation. It's not going to be timeshare, but I just can take my family. We can just enjoy. And isn't it a wonderful thing that I'm going to be able to do that every single month? Imagine the people that don't get to take vacations and those that are struggling to pay for the traveling. Now, I'm going to show you how not only do I get with ASN free vacations, but I get free food, I get free gas. So if I have to drive myself there, I can get discounted gas and discounted food, discounted even at restaurants that the family and I are eating out at throughout the vacation time. It's just changing the quality of life, and ASN is doing it right now. And I hope that you can begin to see this picture. Now, again, if you are getting me online and you're looking for it through Zoom, or you can join the meeting, you're not able to do that right now, but just simply go to Messenger, send me a message through Messenger, and in real time, I will be addressing your question. Now, let's move on to the next slide. Where does your path lead? I want you to stop in your thinking for a moment and focus on, where do your path that you're currently on right now, what does it lead you to? What do you perceive to be the destination? When you think about your current job or work, is your destination just leading you to have a job that you have now, or you will work into your 70s and 80s on that job and hope that you can retire and get through the balance of your years? Is it going to lead you to bills that have to be paid off by your children? Is that where you're going? Do you have a financial legacy to leave your children? Because with ASN, you will. Okay. The other thing, what about funeral costs? Are your children going to be stuck with trying to pay your bills, or do you have some low uh, amount policy that will cover some or all of your funeral costs, but leave nothing for your family? Okay. Or a lesser quality of life in your older years. When we get in our older years, we shouldn't have to uh, be concerned about working on anyone's job. And so you've got to take a moment, and I want you to consider, where does your path leads you? Where is it leading you? Are you being led down that path that has its destination in any one of the scenarios that we just discussed? Okay, that's important, because if you are content to just do that, then this is not going to excite you. This is not for you. This is for the individual that says, I'm not satisfied with where I'm at financially. I am not satisfied with the path that I'm on, because I don't believe it's going to lead me to the quality of life that I am seeking. And I believe that there's something better. If now that's you, then this is for you. This is what you are in need of, and this will answer those questions. So let's go on to the next area. Are you ready? Uh, you don't need any money for this. I want to put that right up front, because ASN put that up front. You don't need any money. Put your wallet up. Listen to me very carefully. You don't need any money for this. So get rid of your wallet. We're not going to ask you for any money. We're not going to ask you to put in any credit card. We're not going to ask you to have any kind of payment whatsoever. Okay. Only 15 to 20 minutes of your time a day is all. That's all you need. Now, I did make a misprint here. I did not misquote something or make an error. You only need 15 to 20 minutes of your time a day. All of us can give that. You don't need a dime. You don't need the first dollar. You don't ever need any investment. You only need 15 to 20 minutes of your time a day. You can do it anytime you want. You have no bosses. And if you put in 15, 20 minutes a day, in a year's time, you can replace your job and never look back and be making 3, 4, 5, 10 times more. But you've got to be consistent, and you've got to give that 15, 20 minutes a day. Now, the other thing is, you are guaranteed to earn on your first day. With ASN, what I love about ASN is that they deliver on what they say. They deliver on what they say. And just to give you a fact here, I did some checking, and there are a lot of companies, companies all over the world. And many times when you engage into a business, you engage into buying something, you're wondering, are you going to get the service that you're asking for? Is the product worth what they're selling it for? And you don't really always know that. But when you can do the research, you can find out information. The Better Business Bureau happens to be the gold standard for tracking, for recording and tracking all of the complaints that the public formally makes against any company. Okay, so the Better Business Bureau is the place where when a customer wants to uh, make a formal complaint against a company, they simply have to write it all out. They have to go through these different things to formally have that complaint submitted to the Better Business Bureau. Once they could submit that complaint to the Better Business Bureau, the Better Business Bureau will publish it, and they will also track that complaint all the way through to and then publish whether or not that complaint now were ever satisfied to the satisfaction of the customer. And if it was, the Better Business Bureau will tell you. If it wasn't satisfied, then the Better Business Bureau will also tell you that it was not. And this tells you how a company does. Just because they have complaints doesn't mean that they're a bad company. But how they handle those complaints can really tell you something about the company or the character that is inside the workings of that company. Okay, so I want you to understand this as a fact. You know, the Walmarts of the world, the Amazons, the Best Buy, the Targets, the Office Depot, the Verizon, you know, all of these companies, AT&T, you know, all of these companies. You can put all of them in one column and then put ASN in another column. And ASN is number one with the Better Business Bureau. In the last 3 years, ASN have not had one single complaint that has been formally submitted to the Better Business Bureau against ASN. All of these other companies have had thousands and tens of thousands complaints in the last 3 years. You know, Verizon, 35,000. Walmart, 13 plus thousand. Amazon, 77 plus thousands. Okay, so I want you to see that you got something good here with ASN. It's not going to be the perfect thing. There are going to be some glitches that you will work through, but you got something that is good and that is second to none. Now, you are guaranteed to earn on your first day. How many businesses that you know that is free and you're guaranteed to earn from day one? ASN membership is free and it's always free. So that doesn't mean that it's free to start and then you got to start paying money. That doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean it's a 30-day trial and then after 30 days you got to start paying a subscription, or you got to have a startup investment, or you got to pay some maintenance fees. Doesn't mean that. When the ASN says the membership is free always, that means you never have to make a single investment. Can you make any investments? You can make an investment in your business, and you ought to make investments in your business, but only when you want to make that investment. Only when you see that if I make this investment, I'm gonna get more. But you should never have to make an investment. That's the beauty of ASN. There are not companies that I know of that have that type of business model. Okay, now with your free membership, you can save hundreds and thousands of dollars. Just think about the vacation I just told you I have $2,500. That's a savings because I'm going on vacation. I've got to spend the money. You go on vacation, you plan. That means you are planning on taking care of travel. Well, hello and welcome to ASN. I am Jerome Jones, and I am taking a moment to share with you because apparently you perhaps are on my team. And I just want to give you some exciting news that you have a business at hand right now where you can earn a four, five, and six-figure income every month from the comfort of your home. Listen, you have a global business right at your fingertips. And I want to encourage you to let's crank it up and let's get started. You know, in the first 30 days, I earned 7 profit sharing bonuses, a manager's bonus, a training bonus, and group override bonuses, as well as commissions on my downline. That's all in the first 30 days. And I want to help you do the very same thing. Listen, follow through with the email, reach out to us, and let's get started because you have the best online business opportunity at your disposal right now. Now, those of you that are on my team, listen, I don't want to just go to the top alone. I want you to come and go with me. So, whatever your situation is, whatever you have stumbled up on, whatever has gotten you stuck, with this business, I want to tell you that I am here to help you. I want to help you. I will spend time with you. I will guide you through the step by step procedures. Listen, this is the easiest business that I have ever been in, and I've been in a lot of them. And I've not just started, but I've been doing this for the past 35, 40 years with home-based businesses and online businesses. And so I want to tell you, this is the easiest. I will help you. I will show you whatever you need to know. All I want you to do is turn on the ignition to your business so that you can start getting the things that this business affords you to get. Now, you see in my heading here, it tells you that it is a free global opportunity. In other words, you don't have to pay for it. It also tells you that you can get gifts and earn all free. You could get gifts for as much as a 7 day luxury vacation, luxury cruise line. You can get all kinds of electronics absolutely free without spending any money. So can you make those available for all of your prospective customers. So I want to show you how explosive your business can be. But I can't do that unless you reach out to me. I can't do that unless you let me know that you would like our help. I'm available. Listen, I do this all the time. This is my livelihood. This is what I do. And I do it from the comfort of my home. Do you know how much time I spend working on my business? About 20 minutes a day. You could do the same because I could spend actually 5 minutes each day and will have done enough for a whole day's work. And I want to show you how to do it. I know you've read a lot if you've been in the, perhaps you've read a lot if you've got the business, and perhaps you seem to be very confused. You don't know which way to go. It seems like you're just overwhelmed. Well, if that describes you, I want to help you. If you haven't made any money yet, then I know you need help because you make money with ASN the first hour. So if you haven't made any money yet, I know that we can help you. We want to show you how easy it is and how less time consuming it is and how profitable it is. So reach out to us. Listen, if you got getting this email, then I've got some instructions in it. I got some things in it that will help you. And then reach out to us and says, Jerome, I would love to have your help. And I will definitely reach back out to you and you'll have my help. Listen, I just want to spend 5 minutes with you because I want you to get on with your success. We are all about success. It's not going to cost you to have your business. You already have the business in your sign up, and now you need to get your first check. It is my goal to help you get your first check on the very first day you and I get together. Will you give me that opportunity? I hope you will. Listen, I'm Jerome Jones. I'm one of your business colleagues that's here to help you do what I've already done. Let's make money together. Bye bye.